Why should we watch?
Why?
Don't you ever feel like you can't breathe? Your heart is just gonna stop. You wanna yell, but you know no one will hear you.
It's a great horror, an experience. I mean, it's an homage to the 80s and 90s classic horror films, and it is upper echelon. It is top tier. For me, when I watch them, it is the upper echelon of television. Why wouldn't you watch it? You know what I mean? It's great, great TV.
Fear was not an option. 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 Fear was not an option.
The questions of therapy, the questions of mental health, the questions of family and secrets, the questions of truth, telling the truth. I love that these things are in there. And it's just some tidbits of things that stick with you, that when it's off, after you're over the fun and excitement of being afraid, is like, wow, what if? Or that something isn't right here, something to talk about. I really love that.
What might happen, what might be available to you if fear was not an option. Are you ready? Ready to relinquish doubt and befriend your most actualized self? Are you ready?
We definitely need to talk about your character, Edmund. So he's a complex person, you know. Some might say he's got issues. I don't want to give it away. How did you get into that character? How did you channel that? What was your process?
Oh, wow. It was on the page. He was on the page. Lil Marvin wrote him very clearly. And I really resonated with his humanity, his need to know why I even exist. Why am I here? How did I get here? Was it out of love? He's alone in this world. And also he's a struggling actor that, if you know that art form, we deal with rejection daily. You have to develop such a thick skin, and he's been rejected his entire life. And I really resonated with the idea of wanting to feel loved and the search for it. And it really moved me to think of a person in this world that has never heard someone say, I love you, you know, to walk through this life and not feel cared for. It really resonated with me.
How do you protect yourself and your mental health when you are, you know, deep diving into these complex characters?
I'm surrounded by family and joy. So I have an opportunity to be able to, in some ways, take it off. But in some cases like this one, I didn't want to, you know, I needed to live with it. I needed to, because of the way we shoot, the way, you know what I mean, and the scheduling of everything. For me as an artist, and it's not like that for every project, but some projects, they're different things and you use different tools. I had a safe space. Little Marvin created a safe space for me. And so it was more fun and therapeutic at the same time, because I got to really dive into my own childlike abilities and my own imagination. That's where I entered this from. Yes, in context with everything that he's going through as a human, is deep. And yes, we lean with that, but also it's arts and crafts. And it was a challenging opportunity. It's a horror film, and there's excitement in that. And also you're around people who will hold you. And when you go too far, they'll be right there to reel you in. And I felt really safe doing this.
He's killed before. You don't start out this proficient at it.
I think he knew his victims. Feels personal.
This guy's left no eyewitnesses. Who could not be noticed?
I like to think of myself as a messenger, as in my musical realm, but also as an actor, I want to be a vessel. And I'm a huge fan of this Them anthology that Lil Marvin has created, and I see what he's doing. I mean, there's so many things that I didn't know, as he's an historian, you know, and I think it's very grounded in the realities of our experience.
What is one word you would use to describe Them the Scare?
Fun.
Amazing. Yeah, no, it's good. I hear it. I hear it. I felt that. Luke James, it's been absolutely amazing. Thank you for your time. You did phenomenally well. It's a tremendous season. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video,
Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to stay up to date.